Hey, hope everybody's doing okay today. Sitting here and splitting some of the last firewood that I'm gonna need this winter. Got me a nice little operation going here. I've got to thank Chris on the wood yard. He gave me this idea. He's throwing it right in his trailer, and I thought, well, heck, most of the time I'll split it, put it in a wheelbarrow, take it up to the porch. That works pretty good. Now I'll just back the old pickup truck right up to the porch, unload it right onto the rack. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that idea. Hey, I decided what I'm going to do is, as I'm working today, a thought popped in my head, and I think I'll just put these thoughts together. And every once in a while, I'll just put a little commentary out there. Mr. Lawrence's thoughts. Like anybody really cares, right? I thought I'd put these thoughts together. Me and Mrs. Melissa get our second shots this Sunday in a couple days, and then we'll be fully vaccinated. I hope everybody is going to get one. I think it's the only way we're going to be able to curb this thing. So I think you can do it. Be brave. Be brave and go on out there and get that shot so we can get what they call that herd immunity going on, and we'll all be prepared for the next one. God, ain't no telling what's coming down the road, but we learned a lot on this one. Yeah, pay attention, fight it hard. Come on, America. Let's unite and let's fight this thing. Get this thing over with if we can. My thoughts this morning run in this direction. The storm has hit last 3 or 4 days. Southern Indiana got hit pretty good with snow and some ice, but people in Texas are really, really suffering. The grid system just couldn't handle it. It just failed systematically, one after the other. Power plants went down and really put the people of Texas in a bind. Boy, I hate to see what's happening in Texas right now. That's going to be I think that's going to turn into a controversy, because Texas just cannot handle, their grid system cannot handle what's happening, the cold weather and the demand. It's my understanding just yesterday, a spokesman was saying that even the power plants can't even get up and get running. That every time they try, there's such a surge that it just blows them back out again. So I don't know how many people really know this, but there's only 3 major grid systems in the United States of America. Continental divide to the East Coast, Continental divide to the West Coast, and then there's Texas. Texas has their own grid system, which they've been pretty proud of up to this point. Now I think it's pointing out there's a lot of flaws, and when that grid system goes down, I don't know what they're going to do. They might have to go in and kind of rework that a little bit. We'll see what happens. But I hope all the Texans are going to survive this and do okay. I'm with you, brothers and sisters. My southern brothers and sisters. I find it a little maybe ironic that you hear a lot about Texans wanting to be their own country, their own community. They want to split off and be a sovereignty nation. But I find it odd that as soon as a crisis like this happens, there's an awful lot toward the federal government. Hey, you need to help us. Hey, you need to do more. Hey, come on. We need help down here. Now, in no way is this any kind of political statement whatsoever. I just think that personally, we need to unite. We need to unite as one country, as United States of America. Everybody needs to be on the same side, and we need to work together on it. If you're one of the Texans, and I love you, Southern brothers and sisters, if you're one of the Texans that believe that you should be separate from the United States of America, you should be your own country. Maybe this is a good lesson. Take a good look at what has just happened and realize that if you weren't part of the federal government, this great country of ours, stuff like this happens, there's nobody to turn to. You can look behind you, there's nobody back there. I suggest, once again, we unite. This is a strong country. We can do this. We can get together. We can make it all work out. So I'm going to get back to my splitting wood. Just something to think about. 2021. Had some natural disasters already, but it was just announced the vaccine. We're going to be able to double the doses within the next few months. So I'm thinking we're going to try to kick some virus butt here and get on with it. Get this country cranking like it should be. Oh, for Mr. Cruz, don't blame that on your daughter. You knew better. Take the hit, take the blame, take the whipping, and either get on with it or step out of the arena. Bad decision on your part, buddy. Bad decision. You left your people suffer. Go down and get a little sun on your face, right? Not good. Not good. Now, I just want to make sure that I'm clear that I believe that the Texans should be calling out the federal government for help. That's what the federal government is there for. That's why we pay federal taxes, and that's why the new administration is going to work as hard as they possibly can to take care of us, okay? To help us out. They're not going to babysit us, but they're going to help us out in times of need. So I agree that you guys should be calling them. I agree that something needs to be done with the grid system. An update needs to be put into place, and that way we won't have this problem again. It's like I commented on someone else's video, and actually there's a guy from Texas, that global warming is not about the world boiling over. It's about the climate is changing, which means our weather systems are going to get more and more radical all the time. So we've got to prepare for this. Even though a foot of snow was so unusual, the temperatures the people in Texas suffered through will be back. They're coming back. It's not going to just a one-time, lifetime deal. Now, I might be wrong, but I always err on the side of caution. And in this case here, we need to get together. We need to help you guys out down there. We need to make sure that the next time, the next winter, when this big snow and this big cold front and these Arctic vortexes blast down through there, you guys are going to be more prepared. Let's unite. Let's get it together. We can do this, America. We can do this. Remember, if you do a job like this, eye protection, ear protection, watch your fingers, go for it. I like splitting wood. We keep the utility bill about $100 a month, all through the winter. Of course, we put in the labor. Way it goes. New little dog. New little dog. A new little dog. Hello, little dog. Name is Jazz. Oh, Jazz. Nah, he's trying to stack some firewood there, buddy. Oh, Sammy. Sammy wishes he could stack some firewood, don't you, buddy? Yeah. Oh, thank you for coming to the channel. LAF Space Film Fest. Capital LAF Space Film Fest. That's it for now. Have a nice day.